I don't want to make this video, and I never thought I would have to, but it's come to the point where I feel like I need to. Something tells me that I should, and I'm going to. And this video isn't scripted. I'm just turn on the camera and I'm going to talk about things that have happened. And I just want to say before I really start talking that this can be very sensitive and triggering to some people. It's one of my main triggers with my anxiety, so it's really ruffled me up. But for your own safety and your mental health, if these kind of things do trigger you or you're sensitive about them, please do not watch this video. I do not want to be the cause of a panic attack or something. And if you feel like you can't watch this video, then please proceed with caution. So, if you haven't already heard about what happened in Orlando, I don't want to go into detail because it's just too hard for me to do, but basically it was called one of the largest mass shootings in American history. 50 people were shot, around another 50 were injured, and it was at a gay club called Pulse, I believe, in Orlando, and it happened late at night, I think it was Saturday night or Sunday morning, because that's when I heard about it. And not to mention that the day before, on Friday night, Christina Grimmie, I think that's her name, she was shot and killed. And that's terrifying to me. I'm definitely for gun control. We need better gun control in the United States. And I don't want to get too political with this, but it is a problem that I feel really does need to be discussed and talked about. And I saw one post on Twitter that I feel like really was truthful, and it said, we lost, or the argument for U.S. gun control was ended after Sandy Hook. Because if the killing of children wasn't enough, then nothing would be enough for change. And I feel like that's right. So many things have happened since Sandy Hook. Now I remember Sandy Hook happening when I was in 5th grade. So it's been around 3 years, 4, 5 years since Sandy Hook. And almost nothing has changed. We still have a major shooting every other month. And it's scary. Especially since this time it was targeted at the LGBT community. Because it was at a gay club, and people saying that wasn't the motive. Don't fool yourself. That was the motive. And so, as someone who is a part of the LGBT plus community, that's scary to see that happen. And I feel like I always knew it could happen. I mean, it can happen to any community, but especially the LGBT plus community have been through so much. They've been prosecuted so much. It's never gonna end. And I always wonder what it was like to have been, or to be black or another race besides Caucasian or white, discriminated against, especially during the civil rights time. And I always I wondered what that was like, and I don't need to wonder anymore. I know exactly what it feels like now. This fear for your life is simply going outside. And this really brings things to light, showing how such a radical idea, or the hatred, homophobia, really does lead to this. And I saw someone post this on Twitter, I believe, talking about how people don't like to say, people won't say the shooter did it because he was anti-gay, because that means they have something in common with the shooter. People who are homophobic because that's what homophobic ideas lead to. That's what they produce. And if anybody tries to tell me that any religion justifies what that action, what the shooter's actions did, no. That's one of the reasons I don't like religion, because so often it justifies these kinds of cruel actions. And that's, no. I don't really know what to say. I honestly don't know what to say right now, and I'm sorry I'm making this video without scripted or anything, but I feel like it needed to be said. I needed to say something. I used to want to go to a pride parade. I always wanted to go to a pride parade ever since I realized I was part of the gay community. And my brother, I believe, is going to a pride parade in San Antonio soon. And now I don't know if I ever do want to go to a pride parade, because that's risking my life. It's risking my life. It honestly is. To be prideful. And it's hard to be prideful when being prideful can get you killed. I'm not sure I want my brother to go to that pride parade. Obviously my words can't change his actions, but I'm honestly afraid. It is really scary. I don't want to live in fear of my life just because of who I am. I don't think anyone should. That's not right. It's just, it really hurts. For the whole day I've had this feeling in my stomach, this awful feeling, and I have it right now. And it's just, I don't know, it feels like fear. I can't explain it exactly. Because being prideful of anything that another would disagree with can put your life on the line. And it makes me not want to put myself out there anymore, you know? Because you can get shot for it, you can get killed. It really shows how strong hatred is. How strong it can be. I have a loved ones poster right there. Yeah, love won. It won one battle, but there are many other battles. Gay marriage being legalized, that wasn't the end of it. That's not the end of the fight, and it never will be. This was not the end of the fight. The fight continues forever. Forever. Because you can't change people's ways of thinking. So does that mean myself and other LGBT plus people have to be in fear forever? Is that what it means? Why would somebody put that upon us? It's not something we can choose or control. I don't want to compare it to the Holocaust, because it's definitely not to the mass extent of the Holocaust was. The Holocaust was so much more worse. But that idea of killing based off a thing you can control. Sexuality, skin color, religion. Well, I don't know about religion because you can control it. Religion isn't forced upon. You aren't born with a religion, I could say. But things like that, it's not right. It's not when will we be treated equally? When will we not be targets? That's my question. So, if you are part of the LGBT community and you're out there, you've come out of the closet, or if you're still in the closet, I want you to be safe. Be careful. Because there are people out there that'll do awful things because of that, but don't make that in fear to think that you should never come out. Because it's things like these that makes people want to stay in the closet forever. Because hey, I'll be safe that way. But you'll be burdened too, because it's never good. So just stay safe to anyone. Really be careful. And that's all for this video, really. I'm sorry, it's just me talking. I just needed to say something. I plan myself to contact my state representative and write them a letter discussing more of the topic of gun control. But I suggest you do the same to make your voice heard, so you can do something. Or if you do live in the Florida area, definitely, I heard of blood donations are very needed right now, so look up that if you are 18 or older. But contact your state representative. I'll leave a link down in the description below so you can find your state representative. So, and their email or address so you can mail them a letter. So, yeah, if you want to hopefully change or do something, you could do that. So, I'll see you guys in the next video.